here we go. Oh, you can. It's finally my time to shine. In 7th grade, I peed my pants, and everyone laughed at me, and I felt bad about it, and I've never gotten over it. That actually never happened. That's a lie. Or is it?
All right. They're banging Night Stalker.
Yeah, well, it's because that's a Mad Dog hero. So, Mad Dog can only play Night Stalker, Darkseer, right? Where's our notes here? But I would be shocked if they let Earth Spirit through.
Yeah, that's gotta be their second.
I don't know anything about the Webby team.
I'm making a prediction of the draft. We're gonna have a PL on there. We're gonna have the band Tiny. Okay, we're gonna have a Earth Spirit Staples or Nyx Assassin Staples.
If it goes through.
I think they're gonna open. Earth Spirit. Silencer. I don't know anything anymore.
They played that a few games earlier. I saw them play it.
Where were they doing that? 5 or 4?
5.
Yeah,
Spade just play Silencer.
Oh, that's right. He did it against us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It wasn't
yeah.
It wasn't that.
It wasn't super impactful.
Yeah.
Silencer's still annoying.
Silencer is still annoying.
I think how do we counter that? We countered that with
Lycan.
Lycan. Yeah, we just ran at him,
Just
right?
run at him and kill him. You can
Doesn't
get on
care
top
about
of him, he's dead.
global. Yeah.
I don't know anything about
I know
Webby's team.
nothing about Webby.
I know Webby plays a lot of Broodmother during the in-houses.
Twamlucky, Maestro, Webby, Killjoy.
I think you let Twalmonkey get Morphling for sure.
They've played a lot of Jakiro and the Dark Willow. I guess that explains the Dark Willow ban. Vengeful Spirit. So the Venge, so that they don't have to reveal anything. Could be 3, 4, 5 Venge.
I think Vengeful 3 is really weak.
It's
it
pretty
doesn't
shit.
feel real good.
No, it does not.
It was good for a while, but
She's just not a strong laner though, because she just does almost nothing in lane. She has a stun and she can right click.
yeah, people realize you just like go on her.
Hey,
They can do
that definitely seems to be
Jakiro
what
was on their
happened.
list.
Yes, it was.
87.5% win rate on Jakiro.
Pretty solid.
On who though?
On
Are you looking at the Webby or? Entropy?
yeah,
It's the Webby team that just picked it.
yeah.
So I assume that that's their 5, but you never know.
I don't know who plays it though.
I think a couple of people have been playing it 4 recently.
It's a good lane. I played Jakiro, Pos 4 and 5, and a lot of pubs. Oh, they're learning.
Oh, did they learn?
They're learning.
Mad Dog? He learned? He knows? If Spaghetti Jesus wins this game and Mad Dog crushes on Centaur Wolf Runner, I would like to take credit for showing this in a scrim. Play it like Axe. Very exciting.
I don't know. He might have some trouble if that's a Jakiro 5. He'll get a lot of magic damage early on.
Yeah, he'll basically have to rush a hood, probably.
Yeah.
Probably go some form of hood, blink. Boots
Against a
first.
Centaur. I mean, it depends. I mean, again, I don't know really what they play here, but Centaur does not like playing against.
Now they're expanding.
I mean, I don't think if they pick Spectre, I don't think Spectre cares about Centaur. Like if they do Jakiro Spectre, they'll just shove the lane and then pull.
Does the pure damage? I don't think pure damage returns, right?
No. Magic damage doesn't return.
Yeah.
So he can throw dagger. Like they can just Jakiro and throw dagger, and then Centaur takes a lot of damage and can't do a whole lot, and is just kind of kited, depending on what the pause 4 is.
Yeah, but Staples does Staples things, so.
Well,
I
they
would-
just banned out. Oh no, they banned Earth Spirit.
But no, Webby's been.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, okay. I mean,
So
2
it's all-
melees against a Jakiro feels pretty bad. So I would look for them to pick something a little bit different for Staples. But Nyx Assassin wouldn't be too terrible against the Jakiro as well.
You can also always Rubik.
Yeah.
Stealing anything from Jakiro is amazing.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good point.
And it is a staple special.
It is a stable special, and it feels better with a Centaur War Runner than another melee hero.
Yep.
Yeah, stealing Ice Path, stealing Swap, stealing Stun.
And Centaur already has pretty high base damage, so you couple that with the Rubik Fate Bolt, and like your carry's getting nothing out of that lane.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't harass the Centaur out.
Yeah, I'm curious to see. No lifestealer, that makes perfect sense. Centaur does not want to play against lifestealer.
Yeah, I remember we had like an argument. It wasn't me. I think it was you. It was Nick and Martin
Oh yeah,
going back and forth.
Martin.
It was good.
Martin said that lifestealer was bad against
No,
Centaur.
I thought he said Lifestealer was good against Centaur. You said the opposite because you were standing Centaur at the time and playing a lot with him.
I was standing Centaur at the time.
So like they banned the Sven. Entropy lost with a Sven earlier, so maybe they're just really scared of it, or they don't play the hero that counter Sven maybe.
I mean, I don't understand the Sven ban specifically because I feel like Vengeful Spirit and Jakiro have a pretty decent way to deal with it. Because by the time Sven has a BKB, Jakiro probably has a Glimmer or a Force Staff.
Yeah, I don't think they had heroes to counter Sven.
And no Wraith
Core
King.
wise.
Ah, okay.
That makes more
Well,
sense.
that's why.
No, Void counter Sven. That doesn't make any sense.
If he catches him in the chrono.
No, it doesn't matter. Like you just keep hitting Sven and he can't hit back because he's just gonna get bashed.
Hmm.
Sven hates getting kited and getting bashed. Because Sven relies on either 100 zeroing a hero or just being tanky and BKBing, hoping for the best for dealing a lot of damage.
What? No.
Is this memeing?
It's a best of one, by the way.
I fucking love it, dude.
This is a best of one.
What a way to go out. If you're not standing Entropy right now, you're doing it wrong. So, that has to be Stables.
Yeah.
It
It has to be.
has to be Stables.
I would
That's
assume so.
crazy.
Which is... Yeah, Void's going to be really scared once Pudge and Centaur will run about 6.
I mean, if you're looking for a save in chrono, Pudge is one of them. A Pudge hook. So I don't know if they pre-planned that or they just want to say like, screw it. We'll play Pudge to save our hero. Save our hero.
Jakiro's also a pretty slow hero, isn't he? I mean,
Jakiro's very
if he
slow.
gets hooked, he's just kind of screwed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like hook, stomp, rot, I feel like that hero's just dead in the lane. And then later in the game...
Yeah, but Jakiro's going to try to kite him though. Breathe Fire or Dual Breath on Pudge or Centaur is still pretty tough to get into
Yeah,
the hero.
the double melee is still a little difficult.
And they picked the Storm Spirit.
Oh,
That's kind of weird pick. If you just gonna get chronoed.
I mean, that is a classic Soralella hero. Spirits. I feel like it really depends because before Faceless Void gets his BKB, I think Storm has his number. Okay,
I
there's
haven't seen
Dragon
that in a
Knight.
while.
It's right here. It's one of their like high pick heroes. That's
You're
good.
in a different sheet.
Right there, Dragon Knight.
Dragon Knight,
100%
really?
win rate, 3 games, 9.0 KDA. I am pretty sure.
Do they play that mid or off lane?
I mean, I would be shocked if that's not a mid. And I think it does fine against Storm Spirit. For the first couple levels, Storm might be stronger, but I honestly don't know. But if you just get a stick on Dragon Knight, I don't think Storm Spirit kills you, even if he's level 6.
I think the nerf on the Dragon's Blood really hurt Dragon Knight. I don't think it can sustain a lot mid lane and just last it and then not care. And I never liked the hero after the nerf.
So what does Dragon Knight do for them? Because if Dragon Knight blinks and stuns somebody, like what do they do to follow up to kill them? They just Ice Path and Vengeful Spirit stun him, and then that's it.
Yeah,
Or are they going to be getting some like I don't know, what are they looking for here? Are they picking an offlaner?
They banned the Drow, so I think they want to put Dragon Knight off lane for sure.
So unless this is a Faceless Void 3 and we're just reading this totally wrong, do they do Faceless Void 3? Is that a
No,
thing?
nobody's gonna do that, dude.
I think he takes too much from him.
So Faceless Void carry, Jakiro 5, Venge 4, or Venge could be a 3. Venge could be 3, Dragonite mid, Faceless Void carry, Jakiro 5 or 4, and then they're trying to get a
Let's
3
see
or
what
a
this-
what are they missing? A 5 here or a 4? It doesn't say who plays them, so I don't know who's going where.
Yeah,
But
I
I
don't know how to
will
read this.
say that right now I'd say Entropy's team really struggles for anything but pickoff. They've got some pretty nasty pickoff if there's a hero alone. Their team fight is pretty much Silencer and Centaur Warrunner's ult right now. So I would say that they're also going to have a hard time bursting this Dragonite.
Is Dragonite ever something you can actually
What
burst?
what I want to see happen is Dragonite dying a couple times and Silencer getting a lot of int, and Dragonite won't have any mana to do his powers.
Small brains.
Dragonite has
Will be
small
small.
brains.
Small brains?
Yeah, Dragonite has small brains. Same thing with Faceless Void as well. That's kind of a weird pick after Silencer because
Yeah. Silencer
Storm
counters
Spirit
Faceless
could
Void.
just zip and then global, and Faceless Void is
Dead.
early game is just like
Yeah,
just hanging in there.
That's what I was saying earlier. Like Storm Spirit, until like if Storm Spirit gets his Orchid early,
He doesn't need Orchid.
yeah,
You have
he
global.
doesn't need Orchid.
You have global.
But Faceless Void is just food to that hero just by a pull and a follow-up stun. That's Pudge is pretty scary against Faceless Void too, because if you can get him on a dismember, that's a pretty long disable on the Faceless
Yeah,
Void.
it's gonna be all about the Vengeful Spirit and Jakiro to save the course.
Uh-huh.
Ice Path and Swap to save the Faceless Void.
I think this is a 3 Venge.
Who knows?
I think this is a 3 Venge and their last picking their 4.
So if that's the case, what 4 would they go with? Like, what do they need? I feel like they need more frontline. I mean, DK's a good frontliner, but is it enough?
They need damage.
I think they need damage because they have no way to really kill anyone in the Chronosphere right now.
Currently, I mean, I guess Jakiro and DK both do decent tower damage, but they really don't have anything else for it.
PL pick right here from Entropy, guaranteed.
Wait, Entropy or Webby has last pick?
Yes.
Looks like it.
I thought Entropy was higher seed.
They could have picked Dire.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Spectre. Well, it was either or, right?
Yeah.
That,
So another global presence.
Yep.
Basically, Entropy has 4 global presence. They can catch anybody. So how does Webby team respond to this?
I just don't know what the fuck their heroes are. I'm thinking that's a Venge. They're either picking a 3 or a 4 here.
We should have actually picked Spectre instead of Raid King against that Medusa.
That would have probably been good, yeah.
Yeah, thinking about that. Forgot about that hero existing.
And you have the skin for it too.
Yeah, I do have the Arcana, yeah. Starks here.
Okay, so it's a 3, yeah. Darkseer feels pretty good here.
So you make like a couple of Spectre illusions. Is that worth? That's enough damage. I feel like Dread is missing a lot of damage. So they'll play around the Chronosphere. They're gonna play around the Dragonite ult and the wall. I'm going with Entropy winning this one.
I think Entropy's game depends on how active the Storm Spirit is, and Soralello plays a pretty active Spirit hero in general. And then if Faceless Void has to play catch up, because if Faceless Void has to play catch up here, I'm pretty sure that they're just going to run over them with Global Presence and just throw this game down their throat. Because, you know, Nera, if he leaves to go jungle, he's going to jungle faster than Faceless Void.
What do you have, Ben?
I would also say Entropy. I think their ease of execution is there, right? If Pudge gets on top of anybody, they're dead because Storm can zip across the map.
And then they
you
could
got
haunt.
Spectre for Haunt,
And
you
then
got
Centaur to
Global,
peel.
And Centaur can help get the Pudge into position. I definitely think Entropy's draft is easier to execute.
I will also be standing Entropy just because they're our scrim partner, and I want to see them go all the way now that we're out of it.
All right. I think we'll send it back.
Sending it back to Math Magician.
That's about all we need. All right, thank you guys. And well, Kurwa, what do you think of this draft here for our game? Number one of it's this is all elimination here, best of one for Yeah, lower bracket. So
Yeah, it's quite the matchup here. I'm friends with a lot of players on both these teams. That last pick Darkster though is something I'm definitely looking out for. I'm surprised that they didn't flex the Dragon Knight to the offlane because I do like, as an offlaner, I like playing Dragon Knight against the Spectre.
okay.
And so the Spectre obviously was a good pick, but yeah, bring out the Darkster here. So it's interesting. I think a lot of the draft comes down to executing the Darkster here.
Okay.
But also Staples Pudge, though, that's a classic. I forgot to mention that, yeah.
I mean, it's necessary to say Spaghetti Jesus is weak. He had the Pudge, could have picked the Venomancer, and decided against it. Kind of weak. They instead go for the Storm Spirit. You know, it happens. We can't get everything that we want, and there we go.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know, Staples, he probably has, you know, game on one stream, the Staples meme database on another. He's ready to paste whatever he needs. And, well,
Wow, whoa.
what
are you
happens
talking there,
whenever you're
huh?
posting memes in the middle of a game?
Sam, might want to focus a bit more on your game here.
Oh, no.
Well, you know,
I expect to see next one. These guys are trying so hard in my game. But we'll see. He had plenty of time to bring that one back. So first blood, that one is going to Sohn. So it's the Jakiro picking it up. You know, that's some boots from a man. It's not the worst, but still, giving first blood away so quick.
well, it happens. Do you think the Darkster does have a good lane here, though, against the Spec Sancer? Yeah, he should be able to get some pretty free farm.
Yeah, it feels like, and honestly, Webby, he has some decent wall targets, right? I mean, between the Centaur and the Spectre alone, I think that's going to be good for you, especially Narathine. Again, any illusion hero benefits off it. He'll shove in the wave in the Spectre as well. He's going to take a decent amount of harass for it. Now, Storm, it's a bit weird because it's not like the lockdown that you want versus Storm Spirit. Yeah, Vacuum is great, but usually you want like point-click instant stuns, so.
They're really banking on the Chrono for that kind of kill.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And our mid matchup here, Maestro versus the Storm. Usually, whenever I see some magic damage dealer versus a Dragon Knight, it's just a sit and farm lane for both of them. It's really hard for either of them to get an edge. But
And I'm really looking at Bob's game here too on the Faceless Void. Definitely can get easy kills on the Storm Spirit, but Spec, yeah, it's traditionally been a favorable matchup for the Spectre.
no, so beefy in the Chronosphere, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
don't care. Just let your passive do all the work. They do have some cool combos though. Obviously, with the Darkseer, the Jakiro, up here down.
Nice. They're shoving the wave in here, Webby and Killjoy. Now, both of these teams, I believe, are two of maybe the highest net worth off lanes in the league. So, Webby at 6K, Killjoy also up at the 6K mark, and then Sam at 6K, and Mad Dog used to be there, a little bit lower now,
Still
but
up here.
yeah, a lot of off lane power in this game. And honestly, I mean, the Spectre feels like it's not as strong now with this patch because Silver Edge is such a popular item now. But I mean, is there anyone that you really love building it right now on Team Webby?
Dragon Knight.
Ah, okay.
Well, actually, yeah, Faceless Void could kind of buy that as well, especially because with
That's
the,
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That seems like a Bob move. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah,
Going
I
for the
can see it.
Silver Edge on Faceless Void.
I could see it.
Ah.
It's definitely an interesting choice. I don't see it much, but obviously, with how Silver Edge has been changed, there's definitely a lot of room for experimentation there.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
They do have the minus armor as well from Killjoy, so I think Narathine, it's not going to be as easy as a game for him as it usually would be with this like beef versus not lineup, as you said, the favorable matchup. But there will be a little bit more. I think Scotty timing is going to be a bit more important for him.
Yeah.
But I mean, once he has that, I'm sure he'll be fine.
Well, current Spectre, I'm always looking out for that Ags. That item is sick.
Okay.
30-second shadow step is just insane.
It's like Orchid Ags, right? Echo Orchid Ags.
Orchid? I haven't seen the Orchid before. I'm sure you could build it maybe after, but you
Oh,
definitely
Echo
go
Ags Orchid.
Yeah, Echo. No,
Okay.
Echo Ags.
Yeah.
And
Now, man, Killjoy getting the kill on Spaghetti Jesus. You know, and again, off lanes are very powerful. Either off lane here is going to have a great time. Looks like Killjoy is the first one, the real first blood, the one that wasn't just Staple sitting in the river while he's copying and pasting.
yeah. And Darkseer Venge is not really you might have seen too much, but it's working out here.
I mean, it's a ranged melee, and I guess the synergy there is that like you're not really dealing a lot of physical damage from Webby, right? Like that vengeful wave of terror isn't really amping any physical damage
Yeah,
in this
but
lane.
the stun is just insane. That's why
Yeah.
people love this hero, the Ags too.
Yeah. Now, oh, there's another one.
Wow.
Kill to drop another.
Oh, and it gets knocked out.
He doesn't have any other on Courier. Okay. Well, Spaghetti Jesus wins the War of the Centuries in the bottom lane. And they're going to keep that hard camp block. No more easy pulls from Killjoy. And a big wave jumping in. So this is
That's
exactly
scary.
what they wanted to do. They wanted to shove in the wave with Webby, and they wanted to pull out on the hard camp, and Spaghetti Jesus make sure that won't happen.
When you're a melee hero against this, that's the scariest thing you can ever see in the lane. But they're pushing out to be decently under the tower. Meanwhile, top.
Yeah. Zone goes down. Staples gets the kill. So that's some Flesh Heap's form eventually bringing himself back, and that's going to leave Bob without a support for a bit. And in the mid lane, we'll check the CS here. 15 to the 19 to Sora, having a nice game here versus the Dragon Eye. I know it was supposed to be a trade farm lane, but Sora is trading just a bit better.
A bit better, yeah.
No
Pretty even, like I said,
Spectre.
though, but wow. Damn.
All right, Narathin goes down in the bot wave. It looks like stun, just a lot of magical damage he wasn't ready for, and now they actually forward up the wave. Now Spaghetti Jesus had the last word, went for the sampler build, so will protect himself under his tier 1 tower, but very close to diving there on Webby.
Yeah, all that Iron Shell harass proving to be too much for the Spectre to handle over here.
Yeah, and let's see, he's already got 2 points in it. I'm sure we'll go for a third at level 5. And yeah, just continually shoving in the wave, grabbing a lot of CS. 27 right now for Webby. Still, Mad Dog, he's carrying his own. 26 plus, he's got 7 to 9. So, Faceless Void probably a little more hurt by all of this. Even with Staples, you know, the Pudge doesn't always feel like the strongest support, but if he keeps getting these hooks on zone and getting a few kills for himself, then he'll grab his own out of the lane stage.
Pudge definitely a hero that's strong in the right hands, and I'd consider Sam, you know, the right hands.
Absolutely.
Leave my boy. But like I said, yeah, pretty even here mid. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the kill lane. I imagine it's supposed to be top and bottom, but you know, Staples gets a hook and then it's all over.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Dragon Knight to hit 6 and potentially pressure that tower. I don't know if Storm's gonna leave the jungle and just try to farm up, but he's actually stealing this small camp here from Storm. Pretty good, cool move.
Yeah, they'll just trading as much farm as they can.
Yep.
And well, it looks like Narathin is okay. He doesn't have anything queued up just yet. Bomb, he's got anything fun? All right, still working on our treads. So how about our mid laners? All right, we got boots into Orchid from Sora. That makes sense. And still waiting on our next item from Maestro. He's already got the Soul Ring, so he's committed to trading as well in this lane. And Stone going down top. Looks like it's another hook.
Mad Dog's having a great game here.
And I got 1 kill already. Staples having 1 kill, 1 assist. 35 CS for Mad Dog. Looks like he'll be the offlaner to look out for after the laning stage.
Also, I don't know. I just looked at the projector instead of my modular. It's breaking my neck here. But yeah. Level 6 already on Mad Dog at minute 6. Damn.
Jeez, he's getting so much.
So
I mean,
much.
is Staples like sorely under level? Like, he's
He's
level 3.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah,
So
no.
Stone's level 2, and yeah, almost grabs the hook onto Jakiro. So close. He's actually pretty low here. But Storm coming into it back.
Yeah, he's got the Arcane Rune getting on top of Stone. Staples grabbing himself another kill to help out. Almost got it. Meanwhile, bottom, it looks like there was also a double kill. They got the Vengeful Spirit and they got the Dark Seer. So
that's
Spaghetti
actually
Jesus
big.
grabs himself +4. There we go.
Oh yeah, cause yeah, it sucks when you get a double kill on support Sancer, but you don't have the W because you actually have the dance. So it's good to see.
I've seen so many people go 202, and you get a ton of kills early. You have to wonder if you didn't have that 1 point in Q or E, would if you just had the glaze, would you still get the +2 and would you get the kill? Who knows? But
It really depends on how much you're actually. Yeah, just gonna be pressuring out. Yeah.
Yeah.
One really wants to hit that tower. 7 minutes, so Siege should be coming too. So.
the siege cart is already gone.
We
so
actually get a
they
Centaur
won't
ult
work
here
out.
on top. They're
Top
actually going up here.
Staples gets ran down,
they're
almost
so
gets the kill on
low.
2. Ooh.
Wow, Webby actually coming up here top.
Yeah.
After that death.
They brought both the purple boys up, and unfortunately, they will get the kill on Staples. He was not able to rock himself away and get both kills. But they do lose the tower.
Yep. Yeah, that's really big. The Centaur is like crushing this top lane, and with Pudge up, say can't count out Staples Pudge, my bad. But yeah, Metro just hitting the tower here. Sorella low. What's the net worth here? Oh, it's still even, so not too bad.
Yeah, it's a 1K net worth lead right now for Entropy, but unfortunately, I mean, Bob is 700 gold down on everything right now. His lane was significantly worse. Just to check back, 10 denies for Mad Dog, and I think there is a few. Yeah, Staples also had 4, so a lot of XP lost in that top lane.
I wonder where Webby's staying right now. Oh, he just ran back bot. Okay, he's only level.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, those nice stacks.
Yeah. So they've stacked a lot of gold for themselves. Now Entropy is 2K up, but they will find themselves some extra gold in the jungle. And meanwhile, Twal Monkey, he's trying to farm up. Staples is just gonna run him down.
Yep.
won't hook out, so Monkey just getting, they're finding him here, and he only has treads. I mean, he'd love to have a Maelstrom or
Having a
even
rough
just a
one.
Javelin, but now actually,
That's
this-
annoying.
Yeah.
Jakira's coming in here. Meanwhile, mid. There's training farm again, probably.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry. There's high fiving. There's nothing happening there.
Yeah.
I don't expect anything to happen soon until we see some other heroes come into the mix.
Yeah, but with the current state of the game, I mean, Narathine, he's able to farm out okay in the bottom lane. I mean, he still has Spaghetti Jesus to help him, but I mean, Monkey almost needs his hand held in this jungle. As, he really, again, he only has the treads on him. Hopefully he's okay. That's just Chango's, and it's gonna be much harder to face Floyd to farm this one up. But
so
mid
big.
lane, they silence
Global
up.
here.
They will take Maestro down, and Narathine actually haunts on in. They're gonna try to get a kill on Webby as well. He's under the tower, jumping back in the hook, drags back zone, and that's gonna be well, 2 gone. Sora picking up another kill, so they may lead themselves into a mid tier 1.
Yeah, it's all
As I mean, Webby, it's gonna be hard to defend this. He didn't skill wall just yet.
Yeah, you don't really want to be leveling it that early. Doesn't feel too good.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't want to let this Dragon Knight just sit mid and hit your tower. You definitely want to punish him, and they did a good job of it.
Yeah.
Especially how strong Mad Dog is. That's really good. He's having such an impact on this map, getting that top tower early and making that rotation.
Yeah. I mean, with that Haunted from Narathine, perfectly timed for him. Now he bumps his net worth up to almost 4,000 as we hit the 10-minute mark, which is right about where you want to be, about that low to mid 4,000s. And again, unfortunately, it's Bob pretty low on the totem pole right now. And Narathine also, again, we said off-lane favorite games because of the net or the MMR is so high in either off-lane. So it makes sense that Narathine and Twalmonkey are both the lowest, of course, but unfortunately that Faceless Void just feels a little bit worse. Now, thankfully, he does have a little bit of help in the Chronosphere, right? Like, he's got the Jakiro eventually once he's leveled up enough. They have some combos.
Yeah. It's just, I'm still worried about the fact that this 24 Darkseer pick, I'm not seeing too much of it. They did get some kills, but they get punished. I don't know. I just don't see their big timing. I see, like, with OG, they pick Darkseer, say, Alchemist, and they have this crazy timing where he can just run in. But it's a bit, maybe a bit underwhelming on Void. But we'll have to see with the first big team fight that they choose to do with the Faceless Void.
Yeah, and I mean, Webby, it looks like he's going to be living to enable his Darkseer right, or not his Dragon Knight right now.
Yeah.
He's got a DD rune. Maestro definitely wants to take it back into this mid tier 1 assault.
They're already moving in to defend this tower. They know that he wants to hit this.
Yeah.
The game of the Dragon Knight is kind of the most boring playstyle, but it's his playstyle for sure.
Oh, hook.
Oh,
he
good hook on
actually
Webby.
finds Webby. He'll get the dismember. No one is here to help the Darkseer, so Webby, he'll try to surge himself away, but Staples finds the kill. Nice question mark from him. And that is going to be taking them out of that tier 1 push again. I believe that was the ulti also popped from Maestro, so they'll be able to kite out a decent bit as Mad Dog, he'll hold the ground on the high ground. This may actually turn out to a high ground siege for Entropy instead.
Mad Dog is huge. He's so tanky. And you have Sam feeling himself. I'm sure if you get your Pudge hero at the main stage of MD2L, you're feeling good. And doing this well, obviously. Not just the meme.
Well, and Killjoy. He does have a swap if he wants it, but it looks like there's not a whole lot of combos with it right now as Mad Dog already has torn through a lot of this tower. Oh, finds Killjoy. Staples again. The dismember afterwards, and that is another kill. Staples out of the laning stage. This guy is insane.
Wow, they're just kind of running them over here. It's 12 minutes in. They're already taking that top tower and mid tower. They're just outplaying them on the map, honestly. I have to be worried for when their big timing is on Dire.
Yeah, and Twalmonkey again trying to find that farming item. He's a decent bit behind his Narathine. He's able to benefit from these team's kills, and Bob just doesn't have the same advantage. They need to make a move here with Maestro, with Webby. Get Bob in the mix. We haven't seen a Chronosphere yet, and now jumping in, Sora finds this Jakiro, and unfortunately, he's only level 4 at 12 minutes. He doesn't have much to work with, Sam.
Finally.
Throwing it from range. You miss 100% of the hooks that you don't take.
Yep. I mean, he would just make this hero look broken if he's getting that many hooks.
But again, not a Chronosphere used yet from Twalmonkey. He needs to find an avenue with his team, as the haunts have been pretty good. They've been getting a lot of kills, but oh no, jump forward. Killjoy in danger. He's silent stop Sora out of mana here. They're gonna get the haunt forward, and Narathine finds the kill on Killjoy, and now they may want to dive under the tier 2 tower. Narathine will back out. Mad Dog will follow in suit. And it looks like they'll only grab one for the haunt, for the silence. Now that is good mitigation.
Yeah, this Orchid timing is insane. I mean, they're just capitalizing it so well. 4K lead already at 13 minutes.
Oh, Silencer in danger. Maestro. They're actually going to get the Stampede away. Spaghetti Jesus. Stampede is out, but Maestro still right on top of the Silencer. He has Blink in 6, and Spaghetti Jesus will turn around. Spaghetti and 12 Monkey picks up a kill. He needs every bit he can get to get back into this game. It's a 4K net worth lead right now for Team Entropy.
Yeah, still I'm worried again by Dire. I mean, by the time they get their timing where they can use their chrono with a team fight, it might be too late. I mean, look at Mad Dog's health and items. He's just so tanky.
Let's see.
Yeah,
2K HP. Yeah, Vanguard already up.
Might be a bit rough at some point.
Yeah, I mean,
actually
oh
smoked up
no,
here.
they smoked up and it immediately breaks.
smoked.
They'll find Mad Dog, but as you said, how do they kill this guy?
Mad Dog's such a big kill, but can you kill him? Is
Yeah, it's a good one. If they're ever able to find probably 5 people right around him
Yeah.
and the Chronosphere that they'll need to lock him down for that long. I mean, Mad Dog borderline has to be behind enemy lines by their tier 2, almost high ground for them to kill him.
Man,
What?
I'm just really impressed by how Radiant's been playing this. I mean, Webby, their last pick Darkseer, once again, not the net worth you really want to see. This hero is supposed to get a lot of farm with Iron Shells, but only at 5th of the net worth, which is not really what you want to see, I feel like.
Now, one thing to say that is still good is late game above all, Twal Monkey will own it, right? If we get long enough that Twal Monkey is the biggest carry in the game, he'll be able to Chronosphere. He can take any kill that he wants, and boy, he's going to need it because, again, there are 3 people here that are just almost impossible to kill, and Narathine, Mad Dog, and honestly, the putt is going to be really hard too.
Yeah.
So.
At some point with all those flesh sheeps.
But it's going to be hard for him to pick. Thankfully, the Storm Spirit and the Silencer will always be available. It's going to be hard for you to be beefy on the Storm, right?
Yeah, for sure. Unless you try to go fair in disc, which is not ideal, obviously. But against the Faceless Void, it's definitely something you have to consider. And he actually has a regen run on Storm, almost level 12. That's could be huge. Scary, that's timing.
And it looks like they're going to TP in. Who have they found? Narathine in danger. The Spectre doesn't have Han available, and Webby will find the kill. It's a 3-kill streak from Narathine gone. And that all goes to Webby. That is exactly what he said. You wanted to see the Darkseer net worth up, and there we go. That's something we could get. A little late for a BM pause, but maybe we'll take those. I'm not sure.
Shout out Johnny.
Shout out Johnny. Jesus Christ.
It happens. It happens. But yeah, that's definitely a big kill. But I have to wonder.
Are we? Wait, was it really a BM pause? Am I sure?
Wait, who paused again?
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. He's actually around his computer. That's why he's not typing a reason, because he's literally not at the PC anymore.
Yeah, I see.
Aggressive BM. He literally runs around and unplugs his monitor. Insane.
Oh, my goodness.
He's really dedicated to this bit.
Real book, this guy,
Yeah.
honestly. But Mad Dog closing on that pipe, which will definitely hurt the combo out from Dire. I mean, like I said, the Jakiro Faceless Void's pretty cool combo with the macro pyre, but if you have a pipe, that shit is mitigated very nicely. And this Dragon Knight hero, I always see a lot when it's at this point in the game. If you're not like finding those towers, finding those kills in the group up, you feel pretty bad when you're behinds.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't have a Midas, you're gonna have a hard time finding a way to scale in this game.
I mean, look at this. All tier 1 towers still up from Team Entropy.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, Maestro is going to work a bit of overtime, it feels, in order to get the tower kills anymore.
Yeah.
Now, they did just took down Narathine, so 30 seconds, no haunt. Once he's up, they'll be able to make another timing. Twal Monkey still yet to watch the Chronosphere fly. Now, I believe that it is a Maelstrom coming for him on his courier, so that's going to be something for him.
It's something, yeah.
Where is it, actually? I mean, it has to be on...
It's coming over.
Okay, it's just not calling it yet. Weird. Oh no,
nice
Staples misses the hook. It looks like they may have found him. They'll swap away, but the kill. All right, you know, Killjoy just wanted that for himself. He did not want the Dragon Knight to pick that up. He worked so hard for it.
Perhaps a bit unnecessary, but you know, gotta secure the kills. Those are very huge when you're this behind. This next 10 minutes for Dire is definitely gonna be a bit rough. How like fast Radiant's ramping up their farm.
Yeah.
XP is a bit even though between both mids.
And here it is. All right, we got the Echo Saber, Falcon Blade, and then we'll go for the Aghanim Scepter on the other thing, as you said. So
I'm sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be honestly like it makes the Spectre kind of get an earlier timing, right? And it'll definitely abuse the rough farm that Bob has right now on his hero because he's still trying to work up to his next item. Meanwhile, everything's going for a fighting item. Like he wants to go in.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at this point when you're this ahead, just keep running them.
Oh my goodness. You know, I thought I turned those off, but apparently we didn't.
Yeah. Pog champ.
Pog.
Let's go. Let's go.
Don't
Yeah,
mind
now
me,
I'm scared. I need to focus up. I have a sneeze now though.
Oh, it's the other one. You know, I edited the raid one, but I did not edit the, I see. All right. You know, it happens. It happens.
Yeah, I wonder. Oh, actually, I was gonna say Entropy hasn't really made any plays in the last 2 minutes, but they have smoked up. They definitely should. I mean, they're definitely in position to just keep going with this Orchid Storm. They're still behind, but over here.
Yeah,
Let's
they're
see,
still on the high ground. I mean, they're right on top of Ward. Tall Monkey getting it gone on. They drop the silence out, and actually Tall Monkey just backs away. They did dedicate the global silence for this. So now it feels like he might actually take a fight from Webby's team. Again, the chrono is up, and have Maelstrom on Tall Monkey. It might be time.
Yeah, they're playing this kind of maybe more scared than they have to. I mean, I guess there is potential there, obviously, for a turnaround, but I feel like you don't really want to let up against this team because they have such a big timing. Void could be scary, and combo.
No, sorry. I finally got it. All right,
Yeah, no
we'll no
problem.
longer get blasted by the big base.
Yeah, that was
It's terrifying.
yeah.
I honestly thought it was feedback for a second. I thought jumped over to the soundboard. But all right, 5K net worth lead. Looks like we're trying to make a move here with Tall Monkey. Oh no, Tall Monkey's actually away.
I guess they finally found the opportunity to find the big timing. Nerthine, once again, their Sentinel ult actually used. I guess they're going for play bot, but
They don't grab anything for that. And meanwhile, Nerthine in danger. Looks like he does haunt away. And where is he moving? He moves back into Maestro and he gets a stun on the Spectre. Is there any follow-up here? Nerthine gonna get the dagger away, but jumping forward from the Storm Spirit. He moves into the backline, able to find Bomb. Is he silenced up? He is. The Orchid there. He needs to get the heal away. Will he pop? Ooh, Tall Monkey still alive, and now Maestro jump forwards, get the stun on Storm Spirit. It's a 3-kill spree, going to Maestro on the Dragon Knight, and now they want to chase forward for more. Phoenix is hooked away by his 4 staples, and they won't be able to mitigate some losses, but another kill streak down for Entropy.
damn, that's definitely big. And Chrono not even expended there, so I guess they're really just holding on to that for potential to turn around fights if they ever dive too far. Yeah.
And I mean, with that one gone now, jump forward, they get the stun, and Maestro quick dodges the hook, nice sidestep away, but Scotty Jesus, in a bit of danger now with the stun. Staples gets to dismember on Killjoy. They'll throw down the macro pyre, but Zone, that's not enough to section off the engagement in Nerthine. He's on in. He did use the Aghanim Scepter on Maestro when he has to run back away, and now the back wall, it's on 2. They have a Spectre looting the way, but then a Chrono! Tall Monkey, he grabs 4. They'll kill 3 in it immediately, and Mad Dog, the only one left. He's so tanky on the Centaur, and it looks like 3 is all they'll get, but boy, that's exactly what Bob needed to get back in this game.
That's big.
That's big. And Tall Monkey, the first Chronosphere of the game, and is a beaut. And again, they didn't get any tower off of it, which I would have liked to see some objectives, as 3 are gone, and it feels like all they really got was the kill gold. That's it.
Yeah,
but still, and drop the net worth lead down to only 3K. And take Nerthine off the map. He does have Haunt available in about a minute, so another timing will soon be exploited, I bet, by Entropy.
Yeah, definitely want to do something before that Chrono, because that's what they're worried about, but now that's gone, have an opportunity to use that net worth advantage to your...
And, I mean, Tall Monkey actually going for the SMY. Okay, so he feels like he has enough damage here. I'm surprised that he's not going for maybe like a BKB or something, given the Storm Spirit on top of him, but he's feeling like the Savage Resist is all he'll need.
Yeah, he has a Venge behind him, and you do want to, before you jump in, yeah, you definitely want them to blow their spells before you go in. So I can see why. It feels definitely pretty bad.
Yeah.
At least in this patch, maybe.
Oh, jump forward, they get the stun. Again, Staples gets the save, but is it enough? They'll swap back on Spaghetti Jesus. I thought he was casting the global. He only dropped the Arcane Curse. And there we go, that's it. And actually, I think the solo hunt was used. Yeah, Shadow Step was used.
Yep, only 30-second cooldown, so.
Yeah, that's true. But now, with the silencer gone, we're going to move on to the tier 1, and it looks like that may be the first tower, but they hook back on Staples, and actually Mad Dog says, never mind, we're getting out of this one, but Sora wants in. We got a stun on 2 from Mad Dog. Gets Webby on the backline, Bob. Gonna get dropped, Sandal top zone, and that's just, oh, so many kills. Killjoy will be next, and that is 4 gone. Dread, almost entirely off the map. It looked like a good engagement at first, but the turnaround with the Stampede from Mad Dog is what changed it.
Yeah, and that buyback from Sancer completely turned that around. Jumps back for the Faceless Void on Storm. Takes him off. That was huge.
And now.
Man, it looks so good again. Could finally turn that back around, but no.
Yeah. I mean, taking Faceless Void out of the fight immediately.
Yep.
Definitely what changes that one. I mean, and not like he had the Chronosphere anyways, but Sora, a jump on the backline with the Arcane. I think he had it for the fight, judging by how much is left for it.
Yep.
But, I mean, just going from getting a kill on a tower to the hook back, taking the Dragon Knight entirely back behind the Tier 1 tower as well,
Yeah,
so he's separated from the rest of the team. And, of course, getting the stomp onto both on the bench and the Webby. Yeah,
Very nice. Yeah, Mad
So-
Dog is just killing it this game. These stunts have been just on point.
He has to die. He's such a
Yeah.
hard kill, as you said.
Yeah, and he's going for the overwhelming blink actually, which I really like. The 6-second stun is just insane.
Yeah.
And they don't have any spells, so yeah, because obviously Bob going for that Sanjay Yash instead of Manta or BKB, they're gonna be slow as hell.
Now, I mean, again, we gotta catch some timings here. Narathian is going for the Orchid now after he split up that Echo
That's
Saber to
simple, yeah.
grab the Aghanim Scepter. And then after that, we'll see the normal Spectre items.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
Manta, that Scotty.
And wow, 2 Orchids. Yeah, and their pickup potential is just insane. Storm, Spirit zipping in, and Shadow Step just so scary, especially for the supports, and probably especially for Bob here on Faceless Void, not just going for any of the spell like again. So
That's
yeah,
right.
maybe like you were mentioning, not going for this BKB could prove to be pretty fatal for this Void here.
Yeah. I mean, the item wish list on Bob is just so high. You want the BKB, you want some more damage items.
Yeah.
You probably want a Silver Edge still, I'd say.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight here on Bob's shoulders.
Now, thankfully, Webby, with the benefit that he has is with Spectre getting so strong right now, that means Webby's getting pretty strong, because those back walls on the Spectre will allow himself to get pretty big as well. So he'll have a nice illusion to work with, but looks like they'll try to make a move back into the mid lane. Narathian, again, has a Falcon Blade. He's going to TP back bottom, actually. So he'll, now with Haunt up in 10 seconds, doesn't really
and
have to be with
Shadow
the
Step.
team.
Can count that out. Insane Espo.
Looks like just hectic right now from Team Webby. They don't know exactly where they want to go. Centaur actually denies the tower. And, I mean, yeah, they're just all hovering around the mid lane. With Narathian bottom, again, I think, yeah, he does have the Orchid now. And Bob, let's see, it's still about 600, 700 gold off of his SMY. Then he'll hit his next power spike. Webby, he got the Blink and the Lotus Orb now, so that'll be pretty nice for the Dismember. Make sure that Staples, a little bit of
And
Staples game is
obviously
gone.
They have 2 silences on the side of.
Oh, yeah.
Or well, not just 2 silences, but a lot.
A lot of silences.
There's a lot of silence. It's,
Yeah.
It's a bit too much to handle.
And I mean, it's almost, again, BKB game is going to be incredibly important for any one of these heroes now. Maestro does have his, so we've got one BKB on the side of Dread. But again, that's it. So we're going to be waiting a bit. For Webby's, he's going for the shard actually, so getting the normal punch. He wants more Spectre illusions. Just having one with the wall is not enough.
Yeah, I think when this spell came out, I underestimated, but Normal Punch is actually a pretty decent spell, especially against Spectre, like you said. And they actually
You would
smoked up
say
here.
that. Weeb. Goddamn.
Overwhelming Blink actually.
Oh,
wow,
no,
Pop and
no.
Killjoy.
They just pop Killjoy.
That's
It
rough.
wasn't even close.
Yeah, I would not like to be a support on the side of Dire right now.
Yeah.
You just get.
Oh, Staples?
Wow.
Who did he find? What a hook. Gets sewn. He'll drop out the stun, but honestly, that just sectioned it off, so it's only Staples kill. No way for Mad Dog to take it. And meanwhile, top, looks like Narathian wanted to find Webby, but they will evacuate back into their tier 2. But that's a twofer. It just picks here and there. And they didn't really commit much, right? Like you said, that Shadow Step is already up. And of course, the hook Dismember, it's already up as well.
Yeah, has a shard too, so could see some nice saves from Staples here. Man, I have to be worried again for side of Dire, because like you said, they could have nice chronos on the Storm Spirit here, but
Yeah.
if he gets hooked, dismembered,
Yeah, right.
that could all just go to waste.
You almost have to catch
That's scary.
Staples in a chrono now. It may not be
Yeah,
enough to just
yeah.
have one.
But I mean, if he's, I believe that he's smart enough to, stay out of vision there, and already has a Bloodstone here on Storm Spirit. Not opting for the BKB, but he can definitely afford to play greedy here. And no,
Oh,
Killjoy,
man.
not again.
Finds Killjoy. Webby will go on in. Wants a normal punch up, but they get the silence in from Pierce. And I mean, they actually want to go for more. They get the Orchid on Dragon Knight. Even the Dismember, 2 are gone. And they've taken out the mid of Dread as well. So they've made turn up to a tier 2 tower. But those picks on the map are so valuable for Entropy. Wait, what? Did I hear a haunt? Oh, he's bottom. He's going after Tall Monkey. He has to jump away. And Narathan, he does make sure that he's no longer there for the high ground push. But, I mean, they don't need him. But is that really how you want to use your haunt?
Well, it's 20 seconds for Shadow Step, so we can definitely join in still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haunt is a nice spell, but I mean, Shadow Step just makes this hero so busted.
And now, I mean, Tall Monkey was kind of forced out of here. Webby forced to join him. And now that we have the SNY, he is going for the BKB.
Yep.
One more defensive item. Then we'll try to get some damage on Bob. But it's just too necessary, especially with his team behind like this.
Really hope they can find that timing.
Yeah. And, well, looks like they're grouping up in the mid lane here. Sora gonna
so
lead the
taking-
crew,
and
but they do
actually
get the stun on
onto
Mad Dog,
Mad
but
Dog.
what? He just stands there.
Wow.
In fact, he's running in for more. He hasn't been hit enough. Now they get silence on Tall Monkey, gonna get swapped away, but he's still stunned up by the Storm Spirit. Finally, he'll lose the silence. He gets orchid up in the global. It'll keep him silenced on Faceless Void. In the back wall, it'll hit on the two of them from Webby. This is how the fight starts. The Chrono 3. Tall Monkey, he's going after the Spectre first, but I don't think he can kill him.
Mad Dog
He
too.
finally gets away, and Mad Dog, he'll die off the double edge. Tall Monkey able to jump
hook
with
as
a hook. Stay full science. He gets the hook on Webby. He'll get normal punch up, but is that punch illusion actually that strong? They'll grab Spaghetti Jesus here, and Tall Monkey jumping in for more. It looks like they finally caught Sam, and it's 4 dead. Entropy showing signs of bleeding.
Wow.
They actually lose a fight.
Just excellent Chronosphere from Bob. And I wonder, was Pudge actually in that Chronosphere? He probably, he has to have been.
I think he was, yeah.
Anyone,
That's going to be, again, 4 gone. 4 Team Entropy. Tall Monkey looks like he's finally getting himself back on the board. He's still the lowest farmed core in the game.
On the core, yeah.
But honestly, the margin isn't that big. It looks pretty rough. His top 3 cores are all on Team Entropy. But I mean, this is like a 2,000 or 3,000 net worth each. It hurts. You don't like it. But it's not over by any means. And now with Tall Monkey again trying to find his BKB soon, that'll be a very good timing for him. Narathan looks like he's going.
Isolated here.
Oh yeah, he's going
Doesn't
for the
have
Manta.
TP.
Hiding in the trees. He'll actually
Steps.
haunt away with a single
Shadow Steps
haunt,
on the
and he
Killjoy
may
again.
find a kill with it. He's gonna get right on top of Killjoy here, and that's gonna be another kill. Very nice from Narathan, making the best of a very bad situation for him.
Yeah, my boy. That's unfortunate.
What a play. Does mean that he's going to be away from the action, but he has a haunt to get back in if they need it. And well, the rest of Entropy just taking the map back for themselves. Oh, interesting. So he already has the Bloodstone on Sora. What are you gonna do with the Sanji? Are you gonna go for like a Kaya, or is he gonna go for an SNY?
Yeah, that's definitely interesting.
Yeah.
Sanji's just a great item. I love that item, especially on Storm Spirit. You have the.
Oh,
the
okay,
bunch
there
of
we go.
stuns.
All right, he was just baiting us. There we go.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
I guess we're stupid, yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Just to see what Mad Dog's next time is here. He's been dominant throughout this entire game.
Yeah.
After that, overlane Bento hasn't made much progress. Going back for the pipe. All right.
yeah, and it'll be good. I mean, there's a decent amount of magic damage starting to come out from Webby. Ion Shell is putting in some work, so maybe trying to mitigate that a bit.
I've been holding in the sneeze for this entire game. I'm gonna be honest. I probably look stupid.
Oh man,
Big
haunt in.
shot up.
They're gonna find Soden. That's pretty instant.
Once again, support life against Storm Spectre.
It's rough. What does he even have? So he's got the Glimmer Cape. I mean, Glimmer, Force, and Ghost Scepter are going to be the holy trio for any support in this game to stay alive.
Probably Aeon because you died just way too fast.
Yeah.
Just way too fast.
And well, they're going to go trying to take a tier 2 tower. Mad Dog is just, 3k HP. He doesn't have a ton of armor, so that's something. But still, a lot of HP on that one. And meanwhile, Tall Monkey comes to push out topside. Oh, silence
actually
out.
needed here.
Where are they going for? Able to dodge the hook. They're in on Killjoy again. Silenced up. He still hasn't found the Aghanim Scepter. It's delaying the timing by so much. He'll try to dodge through the trees, but Narathan gonna grab himself another kill and actually Pierce getting the +2 again. 16 stolen intelligence from that pause 5 silencer.
Yeah, you really want that Venge Axe, and it's been delayed so much already.
I mean, it's only 500 gold away, but we're talking about a pause 4. That's like
Yep.
2 minutes, 3 minutes maybe.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Yeah.
And actually, no
Oh, normal punch. Okay, they may have found Narathin. He's gonna haunt in, and he gets dragged back into the ice bath and the macro fire. Narathin, he's still low, but he has to haunt away. Now Sora jumping on in. They're gonna blink forward.
Storm
He
out of
gets
mana.
stun on him. Twalmonkey in danger. He pops the BKB. He
That's
jumps
Monster.
away. He's got the chrono. He hits on
That's
two.
on two.
There's no more mana on Storm. He's dead. Staples. He'll hook back the illusion, but that's it. Mad Dog in danger. Will he finally die? No, he's able to get away with the normal punch again.
Oh,
They have
Cassandra
another
body,
Spectre
actually.
illusion, and he's stunned up on Staples' side, and the ice bath on two. Sown.
Nice
He's
ice
doing
bath.
so much work in this fight, but now Hook, Sam, he's gonna
Oh,
drag
Dragonite.
back Maestro onto the low ground. This Dragonite is gone. He has buyback, but man, taking that engagement back for his team on Staples. What a hook.
Wow. Yeah, his hooks have just, again, have been on point.
Mm-hmm. They were able to grab the Storm Spirit and the
Yep.
Chrono. Unfortunately, the other one who was caught in the Chrono was Mad Dog.
Yep. And he's so unbelievably tanky.
Yeah, I mean, there's just no way you can kill him like that. He's only got, so he got the Maelstrom, so he got his farming item,
Yep.
into 2 defensive. He needs a damage item, and there
Yep,
it is.
This Silverage, like we were talking about.
There it is.
Love to see it.
So, I mean, that's going to be huge to killing the Centaur for sure.
Especially
Even
Centaur.
huge on killing Narathin. So
Especially
now,
so in Nerthin, yeah.
Mhm.
As the Dispersion is the hero.
Yeah.
Well, nowadays it's also Shadow Step, but
yeah.
Dispersion, yep. And actually just Shadow Step's on the kill giant. just putting a little fear into his heart.
Yeah.
No?
Don't leave your base.
And, oh my god. Almost like his eyes.
know.
Wow, they take short.
Yeah. Going. Aegis is going to be. This is a really late first Aegis, actually.
Yeah, I was surprised by that.
Yeah. 30
Starting at
minutes
Storm
in.
too. Are they actually going to give this one to Storm? Or just Nerthin?
Storm isn't here. This is actually going to go to. Okay, no. Sora will step in and take it.
Yeah.
He's about to get his Lincolns as well. We're in Roche. Very nice, very nice. I don't think they're in Roche anymore, actually. They just left.
Yep.
They already
And,
took Aegis.
yeah.
Come on. Come on, Staples. Don't lie to him.
Something happened over there. Yeah, there's the sheet. There it is.
But let's see. We've got
High
Aegis
period,
on
Peoria.
Sora. On our Dragonite. We actually have our own Shadow Blade. So going for the Silver Edge as well
Yeah.
on Maestro. So he'll help
Interesting.
out, be that control, and be the break.
I mean, definitely, yes, it sounds good to me.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anything else that like really makes Maestro's game anymore. Once you get Blink BKB, maybe a Halberd.
Or maybe Axe. Yeah, Axe
Yeah.
is really sick.
Oh yeah, Axe.
It's pretty decent this game, but yeah, I think Silver Edge is probably a priority.
Speaking of Axe, there we go. Killjoy.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
34 minutes, but, you know, he has it.
This is a big spike.
Yeah,
actually,
for sure.
so
It
it's an
actually
11K
is.
net worth lead, but
Yeah.
now you have 4K net worth that Killjoy is actually using.
Yeah, it's really impactful. I mean, I think that's really why teams are picking this hero.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty strong lane. I mean, they've been doing well, but
Yeah.
this Axe is it. And
Oh my
throwing out
God,
from
Staples downtown. That's a big hook. Did he have like a talent? Okay, he just has a damage talent. Wow, it's a bit much. But Aegis looks like we have already cut it out. 2 minutes of it. All the outer towers are gone. So if they really want to use this for objectives, they're gonna walk up the high ground. And it ain't easy. There's a Chronosphere, and Twalmonkey, though, continually gets stronger as the game goes on. Do you actually want to use this Aegis just to farm out, or do you feel like you have to go to a high ground push in order to kind of stifle the game with Twalmonkey?
I mean, it's hard because when you have all these outer towers, you ideally want to put the Aegis on a pushing carry hero, but on the side right, you don't really have that pushing carry hero like
Yeah.
Wraith King, Lifestealer, something like that. But they have Spectre, Mad Dog,
Yeah.
or sorry, Centaur.
And, well,
And the way I see them pushing high ground is really just putting Centaur on that tower.
yeah, just letting
Taking
the
it up.
return do that all.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's actually going back for this BKB.
Yeah.
If I feel like at this point you can choose to be a little bit more greedy, maybe go for Heart of Trust. Yeah.
Sure.
It's nutty.
Well,
Like it.
yeah, I mean, Mad Dog, once he gets the BKB, I guess he's protected more from the Dragonites, just like the stun lockdown.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice, I guess, especially if you want to initiate in, because Ice Path has been doing some good work. I mean, Sona has had the last 2 or 3. His spellcasting and
his
engagement has
life
been really nice.
Yeah.
But, man, Silver Edge coming soon from Twalmonkey. I believe we're going to have it finished soon on the Dragonite as well. They're just trapped in their base as Well, for our Storm Spirit, Gauntlet Lincoln's going for a Shivas now, and for Narathine, it's been a bit.
Oh my, what?
Whoa!
I guess they saw him before, but wow.
All right, that is a big kill. Maestro goes down. Staples grabs the hook.
Man, he's really feeling himself. More question marks out here from Sam on the punch. Yeah, I mean, gotta feel good after being so impactful in this punch. I mean, typically we don't see this hero picked a lot because of how, you know, just non-existent he can be in a game. But Sam asserting himself throughout this entire match, hitting hook after hook after hook.
And I mean, now again trying to push their advantage here. Narathine going in for the Bloodstorm, so
Yeah, they're really building up this lead.
yeah, it's gonna provide the true strike as well. Not that I don't think there's any evasion on anyone actually. So what is this?
Well, 25 back.
I have never seen that. I'm not gonna look at it any longer because
Yeah.
is that normal?
I'm not a faceless void player, especially not after the patch when they changed that song. It's interesting.
All right, we're gonna pretend it's normal then.
Yeah, they
Alright.
they definitely need damage in Chrono, and actually Sorolella.
Oh, he's going in for more, but it looks like Webby, he'll be fine. Killjoy used that swap for his illusions. They've already lost. Or no, that is real Venge actually. Okay.
Mad Dog just says.
Oh,
I had
normal punch. That's a good illusion to have. And now jumping in, Sora finds Webby. He'll get the back wall on two, but on the back line, they're able to lose Zone as well. Nathan gets the haunt and grabs the kill on support. So they do have buyback on everyone. They're going to throw out the fortification, yeah. But it seems like, unfortunately, Webby's walls, if they're not grabbing an air illusion, it doesn't really matter. They're going to buy back on Webby. Smoking up on the back line as well.
They have the Chrono
Do they
Spirit.
want
They'd be pretty scared on the side of Radiance. Could turn this game around completely on his head. Even with the 20k net worth, you can never count out Chrono Spirit in late game.
Yep. And, well, with Smoke, it looks like they're not going to do anything with it. They want so desperately for Entropy to go back onto the high ground, but Aegis just got reclaimed. Sora knows, not able to walk up and risk getting killed once without an extra life. So, still only lose one tower. They did get the buyback from Webby, though, and that's probably the biggest thing they'll take away from this high ground push.
Yeah, for sure. Not losing any heroes, getting buyback, you got all you wanted. And you can still continue asserting your control over this map, get an extra rush, continue this net worth lead. You don't have to rush things.
Yep.
With this kind of lineup, you can't just walk up high ground.
Yeah. I mean, they've got a 20k net worth lead right now on Entropy. And Bloodthorn coming next. Oh, actually going for the Basher on everything. So he's going to get rid of the Falcon Blade, I suppose, yeah. And he'll just be extra control as he hunts on in. And 12 Monkey's game is just getting harder and harder and harder.
Yep. He's not gotten any new significant item after that BKB. It's a bit rough.
Now, thankfully, he hasn't been really forced into another fight. His team has, but he's not really been there. And there's a random Storm Spirit. Wow. How did he know? What does he even have? I guess he just picked up an illusion rune. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
good discipline.
illusionist cape.
Not chrono it right away.
And actually, I'm surprised not to see the Agus out here from the Darks here. When that item came out, it looked pretty sick, adding on that 200 health. It was pretty significant, but opting for the Lotus Blink instead. He wants to be more of a playmaker. The Scythe is pretty big. They definitely need to have more lockdown against the Storm.
I mean,
these fights.
Webby has to take over the game. That's just
it.
And
When you
they
last
need
pick this hero,
yeah, and
you have to have an impact.
they have to get Twalmucky back in somehow. And it feels like it's all on the back of Webby. Because right now, Twalmucky, again, until he gets this overedge, he's going to have a hard time killing anyone.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's just sitting on 4,000 gold here. I mean, when the network deficit is this behind, I feel like you kind of are forced to just keep buying more items to try to catch back up in this game. But
he's got a crit stick available if he wants it. I don't know if he's actually going to buy it yet, but he has that available if he so pleases. And, well, unfortunately, I don't know how much time he's going to have. Roshan could respawn in 45 seconds. Mad Dog already threatening the high ground, it seems, as they really want to come back to these racks that they've left open. But now Mad Dog has the pipe. He didn't actually go for the... Oh, no, he did finish the BKB, and now he's going for an Abyssal Blade.
Yeah, I mean, he has the Vanguard, and like I said, extra disable. Very nice.
Yeah. And so much lockdown here. It's going to be hard to play the game. Narathine as well has the Basher. Not quite yet. Does he have the Abyssal Blade? But, yeah, I mean, this Spectre already level 26, so he's got the +5 Dispersion. A ton of damage being dished out, and harder and harder and harder to play the game on anyone here.
Yeah, it's just so hard to play the map, honestly, when you're it's the Storm Spectre. It's global. You can't really split push too well because you can just have one hero TP in and have the Storm Zip and Spectre shadow step, and it just becomes really rough.
Yeah, and not a whole lot of vision.
Yeah.
They see some, but honestly, they have no idea. They just found Narathene, and that's all they found.
But yeah, it does have the haunt still, obviously. So
Oh, okay. Making a move, and I mean, right now, everyone on Entropy is spread. It looks like Sora, what's he got? He's going for the site still. Staples, feeling a bit big. But with the move up, they have to do some wave maintenance, right? I mean, Webby is finally showing up to this top wave to push it out. Mid wave is getting pushed pretty close to their tower. Bottom is in check. They've got that one, but everything else not really. And Roshan going to be up in 45 seconds.
Wow,
Swap back. They
actually
find
swap
Spaghetti
onto
Jesus.
here.
This is a good find. They're able to get the haunt in. Narathene on the back line here, but where does he land actually? He just goes back home. He doesn't want to go in for another fight, and they don't lose Spaghetti Jesus.
wow, they got really scared after that. They thought they were probably just gonna rush in, but yeah, they kind of bluffed
Yeah.
with that haunt. But it was a big cooldown, so
Yeah, and they did use swap. They did use Maestro's ulti. So
Yeah,
Elder
so
Dragon, what's
that's a big
a 60 duration, cooldown 105. So they're gonna have about less than a
4-second
minute.
downtime. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not too bad, but
yeah.
maybe could capitalize it on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they've got some time left on it, but Swamp Monkey looks like he really wants the Silver Edge before he does anything else.
Yeah, still hasn't built anything after the BKB.
Is it? Yeah, he's got an 8-second still. Where did that haunt go?
Oh, I heard something.
Oh no, they get the stun
whoa.
on Bob. I mean, he's got the load sword as well. They're gonna get silent stop. He has the BKB if he wants it. I think he has to press it.
Oh,
Swamp
big
Monkey
zip here.
gonna get the jump away.
Counter spear.
Oh no! Oh no! Another
Oh,
hook!
that's Jakiro.
Staples! Oh no, grab zone. And that is going to be another kill. Even with, yeah. So much damage, and that's rough.
Yeah,
That's really
Bob just hesitating just a little bit, and that proves to be very fatal, missing that transfer.
I mean, you didn't have any follow-up on it. He thought he was going to save his team with it, and just no one
That's
is
hard,
there.
that's hard.
And now hook back.
Actually,
Oh no, they found 12 Monkey.
Wall
But
big.
oh no, the
Back
back
wall.
wall. He used the punch before he used the wall. He'll only get the Mac on one, and well, they have an illusion to work with. They actually have through, but can you do that
That's
much
a lot
damage
of
with it?
damage.
Mad
Whoa,
Dog gonna get
big
hooked
stun.
through the wall.
Almost swap
Swap
in.
back on the high ground. 12 Monkey, he'll find the kill. Now they get the Ice Path and the Macro Pyre on two. They'll take down Spaghetti Jesus, and now Sable trying to run away, but the stuns, it's too much. They bought back on the Jakiro, and boy, did it work.
They're actually looking
Zone.
mid.
Zone is impacting so much more beyond his MMR in this
Dude.
game. I believe he was adjusted up to 1K, and this man is putting in some work with that lockdown.
All right, everything is up.
Yeah, and everything's out.
But,
3
yeah.
gone. They did buy back on 1. I think did they buy back on Webby as well?
Uh,
No. Okay, it was a
oh,
while
Jakiro,
ago.
Wow, yeah, that's insane, especially about the Chronosphere. I mean,
And now mid lane. Looks like just jumping around. Tall Monkey pops the BKB again. He'll be okay.
should blink in here.
And as we get further and further, I get 25,000 net worth lead. And oh no, single hop,
Killjoy, no,
Killjoy.
not again.
Yeah, he'll push away Narathene. And Narathene knows he's the only, other than the Storm, they're both alive. They would have to find someone a bit closer.
Ooh, and Bob finally finishes Silver Edge right after the big B. Yep.
No?
So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, big damage probably coming out soon.
It's got to be. One more item.
Yeah,
I'm excited
yeah.
to see what it is. He's got the defense on lock. I need to see one more. It could be a Scotty. It gives you both. You're not going to get bursted. You'll do some extra damage. Could be something like a MKB. Give you the magic damage procs through these high health heroes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. There's a lot of options on the board for him. I think he's just
is
finally
different.
gotten out of the I need this set of items so I can play Dota 2. Now I have some choices.
I mean, personally, I feel like they might have enough damage at this point. I feel like they could go to the Icon boy, but yeah, finally he's smoking up here. They have the Chrono up again,
Yeah.
and Rosha is up, so this could be huge. This next fight.
He's just off his 25 timing. This could be make or break. If he gets this, he gets his 25. You're even able to get Maestro to 25. Your team feels just better.
Yeah,
But in top, we're grouped up here. Spaghetti Jesus. Silence is going to be what kind of ends this one is. They're just going to hide in trees. I believe they might have had a word. I'm
Yeah,
not
and can we
sure.
actually look at buybacks here? Because I'm interested to see. Because yeah, Spectre, not the Storm, but Spectre. Yeah, if you kill a hero, he just comes back again. So could be really scary here. They have to choose their fights carefully on Dire if they want to come back into this game. This Roche is everything for them.
Yeah.
Everything for both teams, honestly. As Radiant is struggling to find a way to break that high grounds. It's so rough for them.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
does not
is
feel
only
like a
the second-
26,000 net worth lead.
Yeah, it doesn't. Definitely does not. Definitely does not.
But
These kinds of heroes. Not.
Aegis and Shard out on Roshan right now. Again, if you take a fight in Roche, it does feel like it benefits Dread now, even though they're so far down.
Yeah.
Chronosphere, they finally have the damage it feels with Bomb. And as he's so close to his level 25 timing as well, I think he'll probably go for the backtrack.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Now, it would be nice if he's able to Chronosphere. Again, we said he needs to have a few people, but it's not like there's like an Oracle or something.
Yeah,
And,
and even-
honestly, he's been setting up a lot of good Chronospheres. He hasn't needed to grab anyone else.
Yeah, for sure. And even without Chronospheres, I mean, they do so much damage still. I think
Yeah.
they've found a good spot for them here
Yeah.
in this game. After being so behind and struggling to find the damage, and they finally killed Mad Dog in the high ground, as we just saw.
Yeah, and now Maestro, 25 talent, 375 AoE Dragon Tail during Elder
This is
Dragon.
the part of the game where I like playing Dragon Knight. It feels so good. Giant black dragons hitting. Whoa.
Yeah, Roshan.
Not even
just went in and
contested.
grabbed it, yeah. And I'm not sure who grabbed Shard actually. Ooh.
Yeah, and I guess Dire is too scared to keep control of that area. They'd rather just take the fights high ground, even against an Aegis. And to be fair, it is on Storm, so Spectre is still liable to getting picked off. But again, he does have the buyback, so he can just haunt back in.
Yeah.
Pretty much an Aegis in itself.
Yeah. Yeah, 31,000 net worth lead. High ground is still a bit scary for Team Entropy as
Yep.
there is a Chronosphere to work with.
Yeah.
And I believe what level Jakiro is level 18, so Macropyre doing its best.
Yeah. Is there a taunt, right, for pure damage Macropyre? Yeah.
I
no,
believe they
is that
got
Axe?
rid of that one, but they put
Oh,
it
yeah,
in the
it's Axe.
Aghanim Scepter, yeah.
Yep. Okay. That could be cool.
Yeah?
If we ever see it, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's sitting pretty poor.
Mhm.
Again, 2-12 against the Storm Spirits Spectre, so you can't expect any luxury as a support. in this
Yeah,
game.
not at all. And now, I mean, Swallow Monkey again, he's trying to find his next damage item. It's a fragile game for a Bob here, as we have silences, we've got 2 Abyssal Blades already, we've even got the Dismember and Hex. Like, it is a fragile game, and it feels like at any moment the entire team can be right on top of you.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
It's
top.
actually
Oh man, Webby could get caught out here. He has a Lotus Orb on him, but that won't protect him. He goes
That's a
down,
buyback.
and he may wait for them to run off the high ground, but you know they're going to go up here as Entropy. Now, do you save your buyback for another set, or you just go here, defend the set that's in front of you?
I honestly have no clue. We have to see. I'm too tired to make that decision. But apparently, according to him, yeah, it's a go time to defend
Yeah.
this. I mean, they can definitely do it. They have the tools right
Yeah.
now, even behind 35k.
Yeah.
And Sorello just gonna tap that Rex,
Yeah.
hit the bottom one. Apparently, he's the sieger now. From
Oh.
perhaps not the best sieger, but maybe
Yeah, and now,
bring
I
out
mean,
that normal punch.
that does not do a whole lot.
Yeah, it's cool though. You got that. Oh. They
Alright.
really want to try to find an opportunity to get in, but yeah,
Okay,
everything is walking
Wall.
in. Wall committed for this.
I mean, they have a Spec Illusion, it's great,
And
and
they-
everything, he'll just melt it and instantly kill it, so not a whole lot to worry about there, but this is Wall gone, as long as they kite it out. I don't know.
Feels rough. Feels rough.
Yeah, that's a lot of their defense gone here. There's only one set of the racks, though. Meanwhile, Bob's still trying to farm up.
Yep. He has enough gold for the MKB if he chooses to get it without the buyback.
Mhm.
Could be risky, but also could pay off if it ends up turning into one fight for them. All that damage. It's definitely scary though. I mean, playing against global spells is just not fun. It's just
Yeah.
not fun. You kill him, but it feels like you haven't killed him because he can just fight back.
Yeah. Yeah, this is for elimination loser.
Yep.
Out of MD2L Season 9
Lots of
LAN winner. I have no idea who they're going to face, but they will be moving on to the next stage of lower bracket, so it's
Yeah.
very tense for everyone involved.
For sure. I mean, you don't want to get knocked out with a 40k lead in a best of one. It
Yeah.
does not feel good. So they're, yeah, it's safe to say they're, playing it safe.
Yeah. And well, Low ground here. Sora gonna walk on up. Has an arcane rune on Storm. They've already taken the tier 3.
It's like crazy siege. Yep.
Yeah, and Aegis. Oh no, they're just gonna single hunt in. They're able to find Killjoy, able to get the ghost up in, but Sora, he gets the lockdown on 2. Webby and Jakiro both locked up. The Hex is there, and they will lose zone. No buyback onto Jakiro, and now Mad Dog jumping against the Abyssal on 12 Monkey. He's gotta get out of here. He's gonna get swapped back. He's still silenced up.
Storm.
No,
Yes,
no, he
Aegis
jumps
though.
forward. He can get on top of the Sword Spirit. He's gonna have an Aegis
Bobby's
though.
hooked.
And no goal, the hook. Sam, he's able to grab 12 Monkey. He's able to back. He still has life. He gets the chrono, but it's only on 2. Those are beefy targets, and he's gonna hook out from Sam. They're able to save everyone in the chrono turn. It's as if it never happened. Lotus, it's on Bob. They're gonna swap back again, and no, they'll only lose 2. The Dragon Knight and the Jakiro they have buyback on Maestro though, and they will lose another set of racks it feels, but Narathine and the Centaur, they're just too thick, and now they'll jump on the back line. Killjoy could go down again. He's gonna buy back on the Jakiro. He finally got it, but on stun, it's on 2. Bobby's in danger. He's able to get the Lotus Orb away, and now they'll get the kill on Spectre. Hunting back in. They'll get the illusion for the Vengeful Spirit, but Mad Dog will clean it on up. They're gonna buy back on Vengeful Spirit again. It's 5v5 once again in the Dire base. They utilize 3 buybacks to get into this one. Only 1 from Entropy.
Yeah, this is your last chance here from Dire to do or die.
Oh no, stun.
Actually,
They
gets
found
on
Bob.
the
He gets
void.
stun. He's able to get
Swap.
swap away again. Killjoy giving his life for this one now. Oh, they have the stun from Jakiro. Get the normal punch again, and Maestro trying to get the lockdown of the silencer. Maybe he's walked too far forward from Spaghetti Jesus. Gonna hook back from Staples, and oh no, the Ice Path just barely clips him. Do they have the damage to follow up? No, the greens will be there, and no follow up from Dread.
They want to punish this. They're still no.
Oh no, hook.
Actually, hook's
no,
on
he
top.
finds Staples again. They put it the stun, and now the swap back. Staples, he's in the base, and the Ice Path, it'll hit on 2. But Sora, he's just zipping around everyone. He's dancing on top of the Dire team. They kill Staples. He'll buy back immediately, but how does he get back in? Normal punch out on Sora. He's gonna get broken, but he's already gotten the kill on Webb. He's gonna zip away now. They're running back in onto Killjoy. He sounds up. He'll get one more swap, but that's the last one of the life of the Vengeful Spirit. Turning back into the illusion, has swap, has stun, but only 2 more left in the base. Staples hooking back into the DK. He gets another one. 12 Monkey is all that's left. He's hexed up. He's getting rammed back into the base, and Staples is gone. It's a triple kill for Sora, and Entropy are going to walk up into the tier 4s. And well, with only so much left, 17 seconds on the Chronosphere, 12 Monkey will try to do it himself. He gets the break, but Staples with the dismember. Oh no, GG, well played. There's only 1 game, best of 1 lower bracket goes to Entropy. They'll move on, and Dread will be eliminated from MD2L Season 9 LAN competition.
Wow, that was very tense.
Yeah. That was, I mean, it always felt like there was a chance for Dread, but
Yeah.
at the end, honestly, the jumps from the Pudge and the saves, Mad Dog being unkillable in every way, I mean, it's just such a hard fight for anyone on Dread to deal damage.
Yeah, I don't know who to give MVP here. I mean, Mad Dog doing so well, getting those huge blink stuns, getting so big. Sam getting those amazing hooks. Oh my god, everyone on Entropy just did so well that game.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, all around, amazing.
But again, that is our best of 1 for that first round of lower bracket here. We'll be back in about hopefully 15 to 20 minutes to get back for our next best of 1 lowers. But stay in. We'll be back for more Dota 2.
Yeah, congratulations, Entropy. Good luck.